All right, time for me to catch up on my second announcement that I missed because it was just a busy week. State of play. Let's go.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience.
Dude, I got
on PlayStation
shivers from the
5.
Diamond remake. I didn't react
Hey,
excitedly.
everyone.
I
This is
literally got the
creative
chills from the
producer at Toys
sound.
for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4
Sup,
on
Rads?
PS5. That
I just
includes
found out the
4K
news.
at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D
I'm never
audio,
gonna play this.
and more.
I respect the
Let's make
series.
this fun.
This might be on Smash.
Picking
That's
up where
my
Crash
hard
Bandicoot
prediction.
Warp left off. In Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold,
Yeah, that's a
vibrant
little in your
environments and
face.
characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave.
If I remember correctly, you
But
can play
wait
as the
till you see
female
them
the
spinning
entire
heads
way.
in native 4K, at
Native
60
4K.
frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple a Tana's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial.
You can really feel the
Looking to get
suck.
fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true
All the stuff if you want a
Bandicoot master.
PS5
But should our genetically mutated
All this stuff is
marsupial
gonna-
lose his way?
gonna really
Leverage
affect whether
PlayStation
I buy
5
one
activity
soon or
cards to
not.
track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
Meh.
Welcome back, Crash. The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Dead Space?
Hey everyone, we at Housemark are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal.
Nope.
In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White
What did I miss
Shadow.
on PS? We literally just
Players
started
will
PS.
explore this
We just watched a
inscrutable,
Nintendo
dark
Direct.
planet in search for answers and unfold
So,
mysteries, which may point to
The only
a
thing you
larger
missed was
force at
Crash,
play.
and that just happened.
Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
First thing was Crash. See, we're only like 3 minutes in, and the first minute was Crash. The Pokemon announcement gave me the chills more than it made me go, ah!
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning.
I'm not saying anything, but that was a very well-animated butt. I appreciate a well-animated butt.
Every time you die and restart,
Like Snake.
the world will change. The map will be different.
Metal Gear Solid.
Enemies will appear in new
Top-
locations and
top
in
tier
differing
makers of
numbers,
butts.
so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt fires that you can acquire in the game. You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space.
The thing about Sony is their games are amazing. Looking amazing, they're all around amazing, the teams they have are amazing.
Exactly as I left it.
But they need to bring up that shock factor again. They've been missing it. You know? What's the shock factor for Kratos? Well, all the blood, violence, and
Returnal
gore,
lands
and
on April 30th.
ultimately
and it's
the
developed by the
18A
talented team at
obligatory boob
Housemarque.
scene, right? What about all the other
Next, let's take a
classics
closer
on
look at
PlayStation 2
a
that used
high-impact
to
new
push the
PS4
envelope?
game called Knockout City.
Now they draw an anime girl and then they cover the cover, so it's weird. You know.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with
It really
epic
does.
dodgeball battles.
You know, that's what I used
Knockout
to
City
like
is
about the
easy to pick up and
PlayStation
play,
2.
but
Like,
there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1
like,
face-off
yeah,
mode, you'll go
Tony
head-to-head
Hawk for the
in a
64
constantly
is
shrinking
good,
battleground,
but
relying on
Tony
your
Hawk
reflexes and
Underground for the
abilities to knock
PlayStation
out an
2,
opponent.
now you're in for some
A
attitude
well-timed
and some
catch
zaniness,
powers up the ball,
right?
making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win. Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work
Like,
in Knockout
honestly,
City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still
Yeah.
dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball.
What about
which locks
Heavenly
onto targets
Sword,
from
you
far
know?
across the map
That's
and
a really good
wham!
PlayStation
You can take them out
exclusive.
before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Used to be. I hate to say it, but like, the Nintendo Switch is pushing the envelope more than the PS2, PS4, PS5 now. Like, what the hell?
Time
Why
for
is the
something new.
Switch have a
Here's
more
your first look at an
free
upcoming
library?
PS5 game from the team at Slowclap.
slow quack? Slow clap. Game's animation looks simple, but looks like they put a lot of effort into the movement. Grew older, huh? Yeah, but I would say third-person fighting. I wouldn't categorize this as a fighting game. Sifu.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an
that actually
update
doesn't
on
look too
Solar
bad.
Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Speaking of space. You weren't lying when you said a lot of spacey stuff.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ash and clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
It looks like you're just collecting blood.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
It kinda does.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
If you're a fan of scary games, this
13
next one
months,
is for
man.
you.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic.
Staring at a rabbit.
Now, you are more. Are you ready?
Yeah, we 5 nights? No, it can't be. Oh, this is definitely 5 nights. Yeah, it's 5 nights. I fear this is gonna be like such a good-looking game, but it's gonna be like you're stuck in a chair. They did the trailer earlier, the last State of Play. That's the crew.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together.
Gregory.
They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
Yo, wait. We get to move? Oh, that looks pretty fucking cool. Like a mall.
We have to get you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you
I would actually play this.
then you will.
I will actually
Both of
play
you
this.
burn.
This looks really good. There's actual depth to this game. Never mind pointing and clicking on cameras, man. This looks way the fuck better. This seems like the best game in the lineup so far. What the hell?
There is more going on here than you realize.
Well, I don't care about plot, because I imagine play the other FNAFs. No, I want to move around with FNAFs, right?
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
I'll make a donation
Up
goal
next,
for FNAFs.
let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy gluttons.
I feel like a game like this, I'm just going to have to speedrun a
We
lot.
really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth and immersion for the player. This sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of the DualSense's haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively,
Yeah, I did
you'll
catch
be
the
able to
Pokemon
solve
stuff. I did
puzzles,
record it.
harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside
Chikorita
you.
can finally be happy and stop
there will be
complaining
times
about
when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and
None of
end
that,
Abe
like,
once
direct-
and for all.
No, Pokemon remember.
In order to stand a chance,
They look
against
chibi,
this
but
much
that's kinda
larger
how I
threat,
expected
we
it,
gave Abe
honestly.
the ability
It
to
reminds me of that
scavenge,
Legend of
loot,
Zelda,
pickpocket
I never
items from
played
his
yet.
surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others.
But I swear, like, everyone's not going to
You
like
can
the
also
game
play as a
because
non-lethal
Cynthia isn't going to be what
pacifist
she
or
was
an agent
as.
of chaos.
She's going to be
We
easier.
wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, Possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use
Link's
their
Awakening,
strengths
yeah,
and
that
weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see
They'll tone her
what you
down.
will do.
The difficulty spike from even the final area to her is just too massive. They'll tone her down by taking away an extra mod.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Why am I more excited for FNAF than any of these games?
The rats seem quite fond of you. You're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago. Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
That's not gonna happen, man. Link's Awakening will stay high. You're better off just saving a bunch of Nintendo points.
This land can be weird, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Okay, now we're seeing gameplay. Like, it was just a little bit of it, but I hope that's the gameplay. Because that looks more fun than...
Guide is a lonely one.
Now
I don't
let's
mind
settle
this
in for a
shelf the
stylish
way I
new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Colt.
What?
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you.
Will they just
you
release this
and the
game
rest
finally?
Of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
This is literally the third direct with this thing, man.
This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Colt, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion, falling deeper spiral static delusion. This is where we do or die. And I've been here before, face to face with the gun. Up against all the odds, and I'm the only one. Oh, I've been here before. It must be true. This is
Well, they revealed this a long time ago. I expected this game to already be out.
You're doomed! Somebody's feeling feisty.
If I'm gonna play Monster Hunter Rise, it's gonna take a lot. I know Alex will play it.
Potential birthday gift.
But,
I got a
I don't know
bone to
about
pick with you.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Like, their sound engineering's good.
Before we leave, how about a
Before
huge
we
update
leave?
for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Cloud! Quickly!
I don't play Final Fantasy, but I have to.
Barret!
Where you been?
Tifa! Help me!
We getting a squeakle?
Come on, let's push it past the red line! Now it's my turn! Got your lethal force right here! A touching reunion.
Yeah, play them both in Smash, which is weird as
Well,
hell.
guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Never grew up on it.
My name is Yuffie.
Yuffie!
Material Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for
The only
new
Final
Wutai
Fantasy
government
character I
will
love.
prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud? We lost him. You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle!
Stop! We gotta help.
I want to play Yuffie so bad. I don't care about the other 80% of the game.
No freaking way!
Boss!
Get wrecked!
You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do. But I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
I just want to go straight to integrate. I don't care
Let
about
the
Cloud.
hunt begin.
I don't know who that is.
Get down here, Merc.
I don't have a 4K monitor. Nor can my TV Extreme properly display the 4K. Advent Children? It was okay. We know where the camera's immediately going.
Wait, what? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
We'll see how my summer goes for me to play that.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
PlayStation.